Hurricane Sandy crashing on shore, winds now at 90 miles per hour, and this storm is so big, so vast, 60 million Americans will feel its power.
And we saw the water line from back here. Right now you can still see a little bit of it, but part of it was right here.
New Jersey, the place I love, the place I live, the place I call home, has been struck by tragedy. Now, 6 months after Hurricane Sandy, the devastation is still lingering. This is my home, and these are my friends and family, my coworkers and classmates. I witnessed the damage and how many people I knew that were affected, and I felt obligated to document everything I could. My friends Danielle Robbins and Carrie Gorman of Union Beach, who were married 2 weeks after Sandy, are currently living with Danielle's parents, while their house sits at total loss but not condemned and waiting to be lifted, rebuilt, or sold. They lost everything. 20 minutes from the Gormans, in Saraville, Renee Vona, along with her husband Mike and 2 daughters, Ava and Olivia, put all of their savings into their home and are now just able to move back in after 6 months of gutting, rebuilding, and remodeling.
Our computer room was here, is where we had all our pictures and important documents, and because we were away that weekend, we didn't, and then also because of the storm before, we didn't think that we would need to put everything away and save everything. So a lot of Carrie's baby books and high school albums and pictures of our families were all in here. And they were soaking wet. We tried to salvage a lot of them, but a lot of the important paperwork was wet, and we tried to dry it out.
With Irene, the year prior, we had taken everything out of the refrigerator and the freezer and shut the electric off. We had no idea what to do. New homeowners, only a year in the house, so it was like, do you lift the couch? Like, what do you do? What is there to do? We evacuated because it was mandatory evacuation. And then, like I said, Irene, nothing happened. So then when this storm came, it was like, I am not doing all that again. Like, that was crazy. So we just took important paperwork and a change of clothes. And like she said, we were getting married. So any wedding stuff got thrown in the car, and off to my brother's in Manawan we went. The night of the storm, our neighbors across the street, as you can see, have a 2-story home, and they stayed. And via Facebook and everything else, news that they were stuck on their second floor definitely let us know that our house was underwater, and how much damage, we had no idea.
This window busted in, so he kept trying to put stuff in the window, and then it was getting like this deep in here, and that's okay. I mean, we usually, if we get one of these floods, we'll get, the last 3 years we had it, and we pump it out, so we get about 2 feet in the basement. But this time we thought maybe it would be worse, so we had our washer and dryer, everything out of here. A lot of stuff up, but we had the carpet tied up to the ceiling and stuff like that. But and we even sandbagged around the Bilko doors out there and everything. But then I kept yelling at Mike, and I don't know why. I was like, just get out of the basement, 'cause usually he's down here, fighting it off. And then this wall started blowing in, and that just blew in, and everything rushed in, and he came running up the stairs. We were here for the storm. We knew the storm was coming. We figured, it would be fine. Usually we never lose our electricity or anything. But it started coming, and it came so fast. It just, and then a window broke in the basement, and then Mike was trying to fix that. That's when I said, come on out of there. And the wall caved in. We went to our neighbor's house, and And we saw it it was just unbelievable. Like walking there, it was rising. It was something, you know, it was really something to see.
Her brother and I were the first ones to drive. He wanted to go check on getting a generator. So he wanted me to go with them. So we went and drove to get a generator. And I said, you know, would you mind if on the way back we stopped at the house? And he was like, I was thinking that too, because he was curious to see what happened. And I was, you know, I didn't really want to see what happened, but I was expecting the house not to be there. And actually, looking back, I kind of hoped that the house wasn't there, because, you know, I think it would have been easier to handle if the house wasn't there and I didn't have any belongings to go through or look through. Yeah. For me, it was, you know, but to actually do all that cleanup afterwards, it just was just like nonstop.
Really, it was something, I tell you, like, we worked like crazy with like our friends and some family, and just ripped it, cleans it out, started cleaning the stuff out, just cleaning the mud off the floors. And I started getting some new supplies for the house today. Look I put some stuff in the cabinets. I've got, well, this is still work stuff, but I started bringing stuff over and buying supplies. So we redid the walls and the floors and the like insulation. You have to redo the insulation and everything. You know, because if that gets wet, then it'll never dry and that, so you have to rip that shit out and do it. And these floors, you know, all the moldings, of course, and all the closet doors and everything, and then all the kids' bedroom furniture was sad. But now we're starting to get new stuff in here. You know, they just got some new stuff today, and then Mike's and our bedroom, we didn't get any furniture for there yet, but I'm starting to put some of our clothes and shit in the closets there too.
We're still on the fence with what to do. It depends.
We'll
really
know
on
more in
finance.
a week what's going to happen,
Yeah.
but we're willing to walk away if all the ducks don't line up.
Yeah.
We don't want to. We kind of want to rebuild and stay in town. But we also don't want to screw ourselves and have to foreclose in the future, you know.
Right. Or work like dogs to pay for a house
That isn't
that-
worth anything.
that we don't.
And we don't know,
Want,
you know.
or,
it's-
yeah.
People always say, well, the town's not going to, you know, what happens if the town's not even worth it? But, you know, with the town support that we've seen and we've had, and with, you know,
Yeah, no,
things
it's a
happening.
wonderful town. I have just concerns with for future storms, and as far as what is the town going to do to protect us from future storms. Not that I think that we'll see a storm like Sandy again in the near future, but now we have always been only 2 blocks away from the bay, but now there's no houses there, so we're already experiencing or seeing more water on our property and in our backyard that we never did before, and it's just raining heavy. It's not even really considered a storm, you know. So building a new home there, you know,
We have to make
we
sure.
wanted a swimming pool, but not, you know, not that natural, you know.
We're back in our house. We're living here. It's not completely finished. Still a lot of moldings, things like that to do, but there's like our bathroom still needs the vanity sink in there. We've been using the other bathroom to brush our teeth and stuff like that. We're pretty good. We have a lot of, you know, besides the sink, really, it's a lot of cosmetic stuff now, which you need to have done too, but it's coming along. Yeah, we're getting close. We're gonna hopefully maybe raise our house and live here, and hopefully in a year we'll be, no more water will be here, and it'll, you know, maybe we'll raise it, or just living nice and normally and having a good time. We enjoy our house and our family, and it's really something, you know, it's really nice to have people like that around you that help like that. You can't like buy that somewhere or get, you know, that makes a big difference, and we wouldn't be here right now without that.
We're doing okay. If we can't stay in the house or stay with the house, we're going to probably find a condo or something.
Oh yeah.
We'll definitely make a decision.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, we need definitely.
But
miss
in a
having
year,
our own
hopefully
space.
we'll be in our own space somewhere. We just don't know where.
Yeah. We'll have to let you know.
Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try